accurate forecast.
Almost 12:13 on this early Tuesday afternoon. You can see the haze out there. That is the water vapor. Humidity levels coming up. Can really feel it stepping out the door at this lunch hour here across central New York as we're looking towards Syracuse. Yes, a hazy, warm start to our afternoon. Very, very muggy as well, and it's only going to get hotter as we go through the rest of today. I thought this was a great little series of photos. Thank you, Marie Brennan. Full moon last night, and check it out. Isn't that cool? The clouds, the orange hue. Yes, on the eve of a start of a heat wave here in central New York. Cool looking shots. Thank you so much, Marie, for sharing them with us here at News Channel 9. Temperature-wise out there right now, we're hanging out in the low and mid 80s, so it is warm. And it is very muggy. So dew points yesterday were mainly 50s, low 60s. Now they're up some 10 degrees or so, and dew points around 70 here in Syracuse. Likewise, Cortland, low 70s across the Finger Lakes, mid to upper 60s out toward the Mohawk Valley, and also in Hamilton. Bottom line, you can really feel it, that's for sure. As you step outside, you just feel that moisture. And if you're a glasses wearer, you step out of air conditioning, they just kind of steam up on you a little bit, right? Heat index, feel like readings when you combine those temperatures that are in the low and mid 80s with the humidity, and it feels more like the mid 80s to low 90s out there, and that will only go up as well as we head through the remainder of this day and the next couple of days for that matter. High temperatures today should do upper 80s, low 90s across the region. Upper 80s in the hills, low 90s in the cities. Lower elevations, Syracuse across the Finger Lakes, mid 80s across the North Country with a few showers and storms, especially north and east of Syracuse. Going to the amphitheater to watch Godsmack and Stone Temple Pilots jam out tonight. Well, it's going to be steamy. There might be a storm, okay, early on, but for the most part, I think they're going to get this show in without too many issues. Fingers crossed. Severe weather risk. It's low, Syracuse westbound, but not zero, so we're going to keep an eye on the radar for a strong to severe storm or two going through early this evening through about 6, 7 o'clock. To the northeast, Syracuse is where we have the best chance. Tug Hill, Watertown area, North Country, Mohawk Valley have seen a few strong to severe storms, with damaging winds being the main threat, maybe an isolated tornado. Radar showcasing, got a couple of sprinkles down toward Cortland right now, just south of Norwich, maybe a few sprinkles over Tisco, and that's about it. Look to the north and east, you can see we've got some downpours going on near Inlet and Old Forge, and then a cluster of nasty storms here northwest of the St. Lawrence Seaway, and these are headed this way, southeast. So east of Syracuse and central New York for the most part, maybe clipping the eastern part of central New York as they continue to dive to the south. We'll watch these for damaging winds and frequent cloud-to-ground lightning. That's riding along a warm front, this big ridge of heat and humidity. Dome of fire, basically. This will ride its way to the south and east. There's another cluster north of that as well. We'll keep an eye on that for this evening. Temperature trend. So we're cooking low 90s today, not a record, near record territory tomorrow, mid 90s, and then we're upper 90s on Thursday, yuck, and then low and mid 90s here Friday. So the best chance of getting record heat will be tomorrow. And that record is set back in 1931, a 95-year-old record. Look at the steam. Dew points in the 70s, Syracuse westbound, and those dew points will stay on the high side right through the end of the week and then come down some, yay, for the 4th of July weekend. Heat index, mid-90s for this afternoon, mid to upper 90s, low and mid-100s tomorrow and Thursday when the heat peaks. And then we start to come down a little Friday and more so for the weekend. Remember, check the young children, elderly, and don't leave the pets in the car, obviously. Dress in loose, colored, weighted clothing as well. You can see those few showers and storms moving in the region as we go through the afternoon, especially near north and east of Syracuse. Severe weather risk is low, but it's not zero. And then tomorrow, the severe weather risk is also low near and east of Syracuse, with damaging winds being the main threat. You see the heat is high through Thursday, starts coming down a little bit Friday, more so for the weekend, 80s to around 90, with a few scattered storms for the 4th, Ryan.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.